What's up, everybody? Listen, y'all know what time it is. I'm just here to make sense of the bullshit. So let's get into it. So now, I want to first and foremost explain to everybody, men and women, mainly men, because I see this situation happening every year. I've gone through it myself, and I want to make sense of it for you, okay? So being that I'm here to make sense of the bullshit, let me break it down for you in regards to how these things work. Tax season is rolling around, right? Every year, everybody's looking forward to getting some taxes back. So let me go ahead and be the mediator in regards to who gets to claim the kids on their taxes, okay? That's just one part of the tax issue that I would like to address today. First and foremost, the parent who has the children in their custody is the parent that gets to claim that child on their taxes. The government is telling you we are going to give you a tax credit, meaning give you a tax break. The government gives parents with children tax credits, okay? Basically, it's a credit for all the work that you put in throughout the year raising those children, providing for them, feeding them, clothing them, taking them to and from the doctors, to school, whatever you do within the year that is required for you to take care of your child. That is what that tax credit is for. The parent that gets to claim that tax credit on their tax return is the parent where the child resides, okay? It is the parent that puts in the most work. It is the parent where the child lives with full time, all right? So all of you deadbeat ass men and deadbeat ass women who are out there getting mad every year because you are not allowed to claim the children on your taxes, well, you might want to step up and actually be a parent. Put in the same amount of work, time, quality, emotions, okay, with your child so that you could possibly claim that tax credit on your tax return. But please do not get it twisted and think that just because the child is yours, just because the DNA proves that you are the father, just because the child carries your last name, does not automatically obligate you to be able to claim that child on your taxes. I'm just here to make sense of the bullshit, okay? And I see the bullshit that you are on. And this is why this show is what it is. Without you, I wouldn't even have a show. But for the record, when you take full responsibilities, all right, put in the same amount of hours, make the same amount of sacrifices that most moms make every year, 365 days a year, no days off. Okay. Break that down into the minute and the second and the hour. How many hours are there in a day? 24. Oh my. How many days are there in a week? 7. How many months are there in a year? 12. How many days are there in a year? 365. So imagine a full-time mom being there every single day of that child's life with no breaks, having to do the things that the absent parent does not have to do because they're not there. And imagine that absent parent having the audacity to call the full-time parent and expect to be able to claim that tax credit on his or her tax return. The audacity. Listen, I'm just here to make sense of the bullshit. For the record, no, you are not entitled to claim your child on your tax return until you step up and be a real parent. Moving along. All right, so I really want to make this very clear for a lot of you ignorant mofos out there. When you are filing a tax return every year, okay, you didn't work, you don't have a legitimate business, you don't have a business at all, but somehow or another someone was able to find a legal loophole to be able to get you some taxes back, even though you know, the tax preparer knows, and everybody around you know that you didn't do anything to deserve a tax return. You wouldn't legally be awarded a tax return, not by the IRS standards, you wouldn't. So technically, the money isn't even yours. What's mind-boggling about this whole entire scenario is that you mofos are out there actually raising hell with your tax preparers, calling the IRS, wondering where your money is, wondering where the money that you didn't even deserve is. How dumb can you be? You'd be lucky to not be flagged and get that money back at all. Sit your dumb asses down somewhere and just pray to God that your tax return goes through. Let me try to understand. How do you get mad about not receiving money that you technically did not work for, technically did not pay any taxes on, and technically have no record of ever filing any type of previous income statements with the IRS to explain how you're even entitled to this money. Do you see how stupid and dumb you all are? This is what Forrest Gump meant by stupid is as stupid does. You all are a bunch of morons. I'm just here to make sense of the bullshit. Be humble, okay? Pump your brakes. Stop calling these people. Stop telling on yourself. Stop putting yourself under the radar. It's not your money. You know the dumb shit that you did to even get the tax return back. So I would advise you to just sit back and pray that God work a miracle and an IRS agent isn't looking at you and is going to deny you that return. All right? Y'all cut it out. Y'all here looking real stupid and it's ignorant. It's idiotic. It makes absolutely no sense. But that's why I'm here, to make sense of the bullshit. For all you food stamp recipients, okay? Not judging anyone. I used to get food stamps. Hell, I wish I could get them now. But listen, when you're waiting on the government to give you anything, stop going down to the food stamp office, raising hell, making us look bad, making yourself look bad, acting just ignorant and irate. Just wait for them people to put that money on your card. In the meantime, improvise. Find a way to feed your children. Take this time to start prioritizing. You can't get your nails done. You can't get your hair done. That lace front you want to buy, you ain't going to be able to do that. You need to feed your children. This is the time where you need to start prioritizing rather than taking your ass down to the food stamp office and cursing out the agent that has absolutely no control over releasing this money to you. It is what it is. You're not going to get the money until the government says so. So why try and control a situation that you have absolutely no control over? Calm down. Be grateful that you're even getting food stamps. All right? So if they decide, listen, you're not going to get them within the next 24 hours. You might not get them for the next month or two. Just be grateful that you're even getting them at all, and just wait for these people to put the money on your card. And when you get the money, make sure you do the right thing to budget. If you stop throwing parties, buying steaks and lobster tails and all these things that you know you are not feeding to your children, the money would last you throughout the month. Hell, I can make $250 in groceries last for 30 days. What the fuck are you doing with your food stamps to where you're down at the food stamp office acting the goddamn fool? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. First of all, government assistance, keep in mind, is a stepping stone. It's for you to step up and get off. It's just a stepping stone, okay? Stop getting comfortable on these people's system, because it ain't gonna last. They trying to take everything from you. So y'all better be getting y'all shit together. Please do not take it personal. I am seriously trying to make sense of the bullshit that a lot of you are out there on. And you have the audacity to get mad at other people when you get yourself in a situation that you can't get yourself out of. And this is why people aren't so willing to help you, because they remember helping you last month. They remember and they watched how you came into these stimulus checks, this tax refund, and they watched how you blew it. You're taking trips, you're going to Disney, you're in Cancun, you on these people cruise ships. You're doing everything with that money but what you're supposed to be doing with it. That's not nobody's fault but your own. Kick your own ass. Get mad at yourself. Stop getting mad at other people because you around here fucking up opportunities that God keep giving. It's no time to be bullshitting around, okay? You guys, whatever opportunities and whatever blessings that God bring your way, you better use wisdom. You hear me? The things that you want are not as important as the things that you need. Prioritizing means putting your needs before your wants, putting your children's needs before your wants. Hell, I do it every day. I haven't had my nails done in years. I wear press-ons. You know why? I cut back. Inflation is through the roof. Do you guys really want to go back to the real poverty? Are you serious? Make do with what you got, but use wisdom. Because it's going to be a long time before God blesses you with another blessing. Because he's not going to continue to bless you and watch you not do the right thing. Use wisdom. And if you don't have it, ask God for it. Lord, give me wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of all things known and unknown. Simple, every day. Okay? Speak that into the atmosphere. Speak it over your life. And I can assure you, God will give you exactly what you need. He'll give you the spirit of discernment. He'll give you that wisdom you need, the knowledge, and the understanding to be able to do the right thing. Tune into my podcast. Follow me across social media. Go visit my website, all right? MissRossRadio.com. Keep it locked. WMRR Radio. You guys already know. I'm just here to make sense of the bullshit.